In less than 10 years, Kiran Wadhwa went from being an Afghan refugee trained as a pharmacist to the leader of one of Long Island's most prominent restaurant families.
Had you ever worked in restaurants before?
No, not at all.
It's an astounding achievement. Indeed, the only thing more astounding are the setbacks he's endured along the way. In 1996, Wadhwa opened the Curry Club, at that time one of the island's few authentic northern Indian eateries, and it quickly gained a loyal following. He took over sole ownership in 2000 and was riding high until one morning in October when his wife left the house with a family dog.
When I woke up and she was on the morning walk and she normally come back,
My mom would do my hair, take me to the bus stop.
but on that day she didn't come.
For reasons that are still not entirely clear, Amrit Wadhwa found herself here on the tracks of the train at Port Jefferson Station.
When she suddenly suffered what doctors would later determine was a massive brain hemorrhage, one with catastrophic consequences.
She was hit by the train and nearly killed. She lost both arms, a leg, and was in a coma for months.
Every day they just call me so many times that she's not going to survive.
Until Amarit's condition improved, Wadhwa did little more than shuttle back and forth between the Curry Club and her bedside. An exhausting regimen.
He would serve his customers with a smile. Every customer walks in, could not tell what he's going through.
Up till then, none of his daughters had ever even considered a career in restaurants. But as they nursed their mother back to health, they soon realized, like their father, that they too had a knack for hospitality. The Wadhwas purchased the Meadow Club in 2013, and within a year had turned it into one of the island's premier wedding and events venues.
We did like 22 parties on a weekend. We were looking at each other. Did we sleep that weekend or not?
And then in July of 2018, the family's lives and fortunes were once more upended in an instant.
Developing in Suffolk, a catering hall goes up in flames. Take a look at the Meadow Club on Route 112 in Port Jefferson Station at around 2 this morning.
We were on our knees and watching our building burn down.
There was a 300-person wedding scheduled for the very next night, and the bride was on the edge of panic.
And I personally went up to her and I hugged her and I said, look, we are trying our best, just trust me.
Just as they had after Amarit's accident, the Wadhwas sprang into action, barely missing a beat.
Are you seeing this for the first time in a while? You seem pretty excited.
It's exciting because the railing wasn't up when I came.
Oh, okay.
Came yesterday.
Okay.
The family economized and borrowed money to rebuild, surviving on the revenue from the Curry Club.
How to come out of it and being very strong is I've learned from my father.
In some ways, SaGhar was the family's most ambitious and exciting venture yet.
We already had the Curry Club concept. We had that traditional food, North Indian food. So when we thought of the menu for here, we wanted to do something related to the environment here in Port Jeff.
Chef Jimmy Singh created a daring Indian fusion menu for the restaurant, showcasing regional cuisines from all over the country. And then, on March 15th, just days after SaGhar arrived, so did the coronavirus pandemic.
We couldn't do curbside pickup, takeout, nothing here. We didn't have anything ready, so we had to literally just close the doors, and that's it. We kind of said goodbye to the building.
But this time, the Wadhwas had a bit of luck on their side.
We literally got the announcement on June 3rd that you guys can open on June 10th.
SaGhar occupies the same space as the multi-level Harbor Grill before it, with a large rooftop deck overlooking Port Jefferson Harbor. So when the all clear came for outdoor dining,
we got our kitchen ready, ordered everything, or got this set up. Like menus were created overnight, literally, and we opened June 10th. It was the busiest day ever. We had a 3-hour wait to get in here.
With its creative menu and lively atmosphere, SaGhar is poised to become one of the island's first successes of the post-pandemic era. One piece of good news for a family much in need of it.